Welcome to Adventure Koala Stories, where each episode brings you into a world of imagination and fun with our furry friends from the animal kingdom. Join us on exciting journeys through lush forests, across vast savannas, and into the deep blue sea with our brave and curious hero, Adventure Koala, and his super animal rescue team. From solving mysteries to discovering hidden treasures, there's always a new adventure waiting around the corner. Perfect for kids and families, our fun short animal stories aim to inspire, educate, and entertain. So, if you love tales of friendship, bravery, and a little bit of mischief, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Adventure Koala Stories wherever you get your podcasts. This way, you'll stay up to date with all our latest adventures and never miss a moment of the fun. Now buckle up and let's dive into today's story. Remember, pay close attention to the story and stay tuned to the end to see if you can answer today's Adventure Koala question of the day. Adventure Koala and the Quest for the Sunken Treasure. On a bright morning in Adventure Town, Adventure Koala was sipping a bamboo smoothie on the balcony above Super Animal Rescue Team headquarters. "What a beautiful day," Adventure Koala remarked to Sluggy the snail, who was outside with him. Suddenly, he spotted an old friend, Percy the Pelican, flying in from above the water. Percy was out of breath and said he had just traveled a long way, but he seemed very excited, and as he caught his breath, he quickly regaled Adventure Koala and Sluggy with a tale that was almost too fanciful to believe. He spoke of a lost treasure sunk deep in Adventure Bay decades ago. This wasn't just any treasure. It was a collection of valuable artifacts stolen from the Adventure Town Museum by a crafty pirate. Supposedly, the pirate's getaway ship encountered a huge whirlpool on the way out of Adventure Bay and sank right then and there. Everyone in Adventure Town had heard of this missing treasure, but few believed it actually still existed. Percy claimed he had heard rumors of pirates in distant lands claiming that it was true, and hatching plans to steal it for themselves. With the town's founding celebration fast approaching, Adventure Koala knew recovering this priceless treasure would be the perfect gift for the citizens and the mayor of Adventure Town. This time, Adventure Koala decided to call upon a diverse water-based team from S.A.R.T, each chosen for their unique abilities. The team included Sally the Squid, with her ink clouds for cover and strong tentacles for digging through ocean debris; Wendy the Whale, who could communicate across vast distances underwater and carry heavy loads; Benny the Bat, equipped with echolocation to help navigate the dark underwater; Cassidy the Crab, an expert in finding things buried under the sand. The team set sail on their super adventure boat, equipped with maps of Adventure Bay and a few clues left by the old pirate that Percy had managed to overhear. Their first challenge was deciphering the pirate's cryptic map. Benny the Bat, using his keen sense of echolocation, identified a pattern in the map's symbols that matched the sound waves of certain underwater cave entrances. As they approached the suspected location of the treasure on the map, Wendy the Whale used her sonar to communicate with the local sea creatures, gathering old tales of the pirate's ship. A school of angelfish told her about a hidden cove where the water was rumored to hide many secrets. Sally the Squid released clouds of ink, creating a sort of smokescreen so the team could work without attracting too much attention. Cassidy the Crab scuttled along the ocean floor, and suddenly, in a small ravine, her claws detected the faint outline of a chest buried beneath the sand. Cassidy quickly signaled her discovery to the animals on the super adventure boat, and they prepared to recover the treasure. Suddenly, the team heard an underwater distress call coming from a raft of otters across the bay. Adventure Koala dropped a care package for Cassidy the Crab, and then quickly jumped into action and steered the boat over to where the otters were calling. Upon arriving, They realized the otters were just being mischievous, as otters are, and were pretending to be in distress. Adventure Koala admonished them for being deceitful, and then returned to where they had left Cassidy and the treasure. Just as they got back, they noticed something bubbling in the water in front of the boat. All of a sudden, a great big tusky face appeared. It was Wally the Walrus, the arch enemy of the Super Animal Rescue Team. Wally was always trying to one-up Adventure Koala and take advantage of the team's resources for his own gain. "Ha, ha, ha," said Wally. "I've finally outsmarted you and your Super Animal Rescue Team." The team watched as in front of Wally a team of seals appeared, pulling a treasure chest towards the nearest beach. Wally quickly disappeared under the waves and followed. Adventure Koala didn't react at all. He didn't look surprised to see Wally, and he didn't even start following him in the boat. Said Sluggy the Snail, who had tagged along since he loved adventure. "Did Wally just steal our treasure?" Adventure Koala looked at him and grinned. This was all part of his plan. Wally the Walrus, known for his cunning and ambition, had always kept a watchful eye on Adventure Koala and the Super Animal Rescue Team, partly out of rivalry, but also out of a begrudging respect for their successes. When he overheard rumors of a sunken treasure being sought after by the team, his interest was piqued. Wally saw this as a perfect opportunity to outsmart Adventure Koala and claim the treasure for himself, proving once and for all that he was the cleverest animal in Adventure Town. Wally's plan was meticulously crafted. He knew that direct confrontation with the S.A.R.T. would not work, given their teamwork and resourcefulness. Instead, he decided to use stealth and deception to his advantage. Wally started by discreetly following the team from a distance, using his natural aquatic abilities to move silently through the water and avoid detection by Wendy the Whale's sonar. To gather information, Wally eavesdropped on the team's plans and discussions. He used a special listening device that he crafted from sea debris, which allowed him to hear the team's conversations even from afar. Through his espionage, Wally learned about the clues leading to the treasure's location and the team's strategy for recovering it. Knowing he needed a diversion to draw the team away from the treasure once they found it, Wally enlisted the help of some mischievous sea otters. He convinced them to create a commotion on the other side of the cove by pretending to be in distress. Wally knew that Adventure Koala's team, always eager to help those in need, would not ignore such a plea for help. With the team distracted, Wally made his move. He had discovered the exact location of the treasure through his spy tactics and swiftly approached the site. Using a custom-made underwater sled pulled by a team of strong seals, he quickly lifted the treasure chest and made his escape before the S.A.R.T. realized what had happened. Or, at least that's what he thought. However, Adventure Koala and his team were much more observant than Wally had anticipated. They had noticed odd patterns in the behavior of the marine life around them, and, suspecting a trick, Adventure Koala left a decoy treasure chest in the care package he dropped to Cassidy just before they left to help the otters. Cassidy switched out the real treasure chest with the fake one, and with her keen eyes camouflaged in the sand, spotted Wally's approach. She watched as Wally dug up the decoy treasure, placed it on his seal sled, and made his way to shore. As he taunted the Super Animal Rescue Team on the water's surface, he was confident that he was victorious. However, once he noticed that the team was not chasing him to shore, he began to get a little concerned. Once on shore, he couldn't wait and instructed his seal minions to open the treasure chest. It was completely filled, but only with the same shiny rocks found all over the seafloor. He realized he had been had. Back at the treasure site, the Super Animal Rescue Team helped load the real chest onto Wendy the Whale, who was the only animal strong enough to lift the very heavy load by herself. They made their way back to the boat dock and saw Wally waiting just out of reach on a nearby rock. Wally, outsmarted and outmaneuvered, could only watch as the team presented the real treasure to Mayor Marigold, who thanked Adventure Koala and his team profusely. Mayor Marigold was an elephant, and as one of the town's biggest inhabitants, relished the role of protecting the rest of the citizens and ensuring their safety. She was a kind and compassionate leader, and her ability to remember the details of each and every animal inhabitant made her widely respected. Adventure Koala, thank you so much. This treasure will be enjoyed by everyone in Adventure Town for decades to come. Adventure Koala, always looking for the good in others, called out to Wally, still sitting on the rock, and offered him a chance to join the S.A.R.T. in future adventures, suggesting that his cleverness, if used for good, could be a valuable asset to the team. Wally puffed up his chest and snorted in a mix of disbelief and mockery. He tossed his head back, letting out a loud, bellowing laugh that echoed across the bay. Work with you and do good? Ha! What fun is there in that? I'm a lone walrus, a free spirit of the sea. I don't do teamwork or good deeds. Where's the thrill, the challenge, the mischief in that? No thank you, Koala. I'll stick to my own adventures where I can make my own rules. Wally's response, dripping with sarcasm and a touch of pride, was just what you might expect from someone not quite ready to give up their mischievous ways. He gave a wink, turned his back with a flip of his flippers, and slid into the water, leaving a trail of bubbles as he disappeared into the depths of Adventure Bay, already plotting his next big scheme. The artifacts were restored to the museum, where they could be enjoyed by everyone. The mayor again thanked them profusely, and the town celebrated not just their founding, but the return of a piece of their history, thanks to the courage and wit of Adventure Koala and the S.A.R.T. There were many dazzling artifacts recovered from the chest. Among them was the compass of Captain Windward. This ancient compass belonged to the legendary Captain Windward, an explorer who was said to have discovered Adventure Bay. Unlike ordinary compasses, this one was rumored to point not just to magnetic north, but also to hidden treasures and secrets. Its history is deeply entwined with the town's founding and symbolizes the spirit of exploration and adventure that defines Adventure Town. In the end, this adventure taught everyone a valuable lesson in teamwork and perseverance. Each member of the Super Animal Rescue Team had played a crucial role in recovering the treasure, and even when faced with greed and deception, they remained united and clever, ensuring the treasure's safe return. As the celebrations continued into the evening, Adventure Koala and his team watched the festivities, content in the knowledge that they had preserved a piece of Adventure Town's heritage for future generations. They had faced the depths of the ocean and the cunning of an adversary, emerging victorious through the power of teamwork and friendship. And somewhere in the bay, Wally the Walrus couldn't help but admire the cleverness of the S.A.R.T. Maybe, just maybe, he thought for a moment, there was more to be gained in joining forces than in rivalry, but he quickly snorted away that thought. The sun set on Adventure Town, its bay glistening with the promise of more adventures to come, and the heartwarming proof that together there's no challenge too great or treasure too deep for Adventure Koala and his Super Animal Rescue Team. The end. And now for today's Adventure Koala question of the day. Sally released an ink cloud to help camouflage the Super Animal Rescue Team. Can you remember what type of animal Sally was? I'll be right back with the answer. Did you get it? Can you remember what type of animal Sally was? If you guessed she was a squid, you're correct. Great job! Remember to like and subscribe to Adventure Koala Stories to keep up with all the adventures. That's it for now. Bye!